Hey guys, it's Hima here. I've got a skinny dip for you looking at the ES and NQ front month contracts that have just switched over. Today's Thursday, September 19th, 2019. Important reminder before we take a look at the charts that trading and investing can be extremely risky business. Therefore, it's your responsibility to evaluate any information, opinion, advice, or other content contained in this session. So here is the weekly chart of the E-mini S&P 500 futures, that's the ES, December, that's what the Z stands for, 2019 contract. And this is the front month now with the September contract expiring soon. Now, I'm starting analysis on the weekly chart because I want to show you something interesting going on between trend lines, which are areas of projected support or resistance, between ES and NQ. Now, on the ES chart here, you can see I have this line connecting highs, and this is connecting the week ending May 3rd, 2019 to the week ending July 12th. And it was confirmed on the following weeks. So until a trend line has a third touch, in the world of traditional technical analysis, it's not considered confirmed. This same trend line I would like to see on a daily chart so that I can pinpoint its location as price action unfolds. And when you do that, you'll see something interesting. First, when you change your time frame to weekly or daily, most likely the line will kind of move out of place. And then you can adjust it back. And when you do, it doesn't necessarily have the same setup. So here, when I adjust it back to the actual price highs on the daily chart, you can see it technically was not confirmed, meaning it wasn't touched. Now, in my view, this price action here, July 26th, came so close to the trend line and then pull back away that it is useful. I'm just saying that if you were writing this on a CMT exam or something like that, you wouldn't want to call this a trend line that's been confirmed. Now, from an analysis point of view, it should still be helpful if the current price action continues to the upside. Now, that is a trend line for overhead resistance. And as you look at price action unfolding, you might be able to create some for support in the pullbacks. Now I want to show you the trend line I've identified on the NQ charts. So you can see this is the NQ Z19 chart. So that's the NASDAQ 100 futures, E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures, December 2019 contract. And here on the weekly chart, when you connect those two comparable highs as to the ES, you don't have a confirmed trendline resistance because there's only two touches. Now let's change it to a daily chart and then readjust the trend line. Now this is the trend line as it populates, but you'll notice that the price action back in end of April into May had several different highs. And if you go ahead and connect from the first high on April 24th to the second high on April 29th, okay? I don't like skipping over highs. I want to use the price action that's in front of me. You can see that that trend line was confirmed on May 3rd, and then it was approached on July 24th. It didn't touch. Price didn't touch that trend line, but it was still extremely useful analysis up above. So this is an important point about trend lines. It depends what time frame you're drawing them on, and it depends what highs or lows you anchor to. You may not be able to call it a trend line if you were taking an exam on it, but for trading purposes and analysis purposes, they can still be very helpful even if they're not perfect in textbook. Now, for both of these markets, how price may or may not trade up to those trend lines is to be seen. We can't know all the little wiggles and squiggles that'll happen along the way. And that's what I detail in the full skinny every day, is the short-term movements that are carrying through the bigger picture trend. So I want you to take a close look at these trend lines, draw them on your own charts, whether you're trading or analyzing these markets or not. It's good practice. And then keep an eye on them as price action unfolds. All right, catch you next time. You can sign up at himaready.com/tribe gift to get access to more hot, timely, and actionable market analysis.